This House now recognizes Manveer Singh,
Yes.
okay, to make a constructive speech to last no longer than 7 minutes as Leader of Opposition. What the hell are you doing? Stop.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, go.
All right. Before I begin my case, I would like to thank everyone here. I would like to thank my great judge for being here. Thank you so much.
You sucker. Move on.
And then I would like to thank my opposition, and I would like to thank my partner for being here, supporting me, and helping me with this case. I would like to go on case with the opposition's points, and then I would like to go off case with addressing my points. First, I would like to address our definitions of what we had, and then I would like to later on then go define our counter value. So basically, our counter value is life. And the way we define it is. Life, and then we defined it as this house as in the U.S. and then wood implies a value case in the trichotomy of debate, and then milk would be tax, the cow would be the rich, and our value of life employs that basically life as in like God's test or many others, but there is not a clear definition of life. But still, life as in like natural.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Now I'd like to go back on case with a topicality. Actually, they actually expect or such. They did not give us a value, and yes, they. I will take your questions at the bottom of my speech. And they did not give us a value whatsoever. And then with that, we have no basis to stand on ground with. And then if this, the reason we do parley is to educate ourselves to become better debaters and to learn about everything also. And then if this were allowed in any other case, and if this was passed, this would be a horrible thing, because this goes against the trichotomy of debate. So, Judge, I implore you to use your reason to vote this as an a prior voting issue. Okay. Moving on. And okay. Now I would like to go on case with some their points. Capitalism is good. Well, there are many arguments against that, but I will state out one. Capitalism, the negative effects of capitalism is, even though it is a free market, it's only a free market. It's now becoming for the middle class and the rich. Now the poor, the rich for long time of years, they have been giving the middle class and the poor vision that as they can become one of them as well. But this is not draining down. Now the poor and the middle class are fighting back. So how is capitalism good when everyone revolts? We don't use this as our contention, but we also use it as a counter to their example as capitalism is good. We also did not get a good definition of all of their resolution, because he sped through it too. So we did not get much ground off that too. As I said, I will take your question at the bottom of my speech. And he said, as in higher paychecks, well, the quality might be good, but as you know, that some people like to shop for a lower price and the lower goods. But FDA still has the standard set. So that argument is dropped, because you said that people might get diseases and stuff. Yes, as that may be, that has happened at the bottom of my speech. As that has happened, but there still is a standard where as in companies can still keep low price and keep it quality that the FDA approves. And I would like to also that also attacks your point about less famine, because there is a still standard. And also, addressing their next point. Addressing their next point. Also, they said that they sprinkled this around the whole private thing. Well, how would that work? Private only equals government ties. How would that work? First, my speech. Private only equals government ties. How does that work? Government ties to private companies would be suspicious and lead to, as in a PR backlash, as in healthcare. If healthcare would become government ties, as Obama has done recently, he created Obamacare, a government specific, but now it is private has ties with government. It feels like the private is controlling the government, not. And then that would lead to a world run by aristocrats. And yes, now I would like to restate my arguments and some of my points. As in, we created the value of life and milking and taxing the rich. As in, oh yeah, I would like to go off because value of life. Please be quiet. Helps government. This helps government. As in, taxing the rich. And helping the government as in taxing the rich, and it would be increasing flow of economy, and this helps public because the money trickles down also, and for those reasons you should vote.
What the? Oh my!
Dude, I have no idea what the hell you're doing.
I know, I swear, I have no idea.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're doing, man.
Sir, 2 E's.
I have no idea what the hell you did there, man.